Well, good morning, my beautiful gems. This is Maria from the Guided Gem. And I come to you this morning because we are November 11, 2022. So I'm sorry, I just woke up a couple of hours ago and through my meditation, Spirit says, Maria, you got to go live. So here I am. This is an important day. If you've been following me a little bit, I've been talking about 1111 being a new portal, the beginning of, but it's even more important than that. So I'm going to try and explain it the best I can. Spirit sometimes is very confusing that I even have a hard time deciphering the messages, but this one I think is quite important. So 1111, 2022. In numerology, that equals 10. What is 10, my beautiful gems? 10 is completion. So if you've listened to all of my videos beginning January of 2022, I've been saying this is an important year, and you guys had a lot of work to do this year. It was decisions, it was crossroads, it was, being facing things that you guys didn't want to face. A lot of us have gone through relationship challenges. A lot of us have gone through um, a lot of um, court decisions, some delays, a lot of delays. A lot of us were at crossroads. A lot of us were at stalemate situations. A lot of us had to go through things that you could not even have imagined that you had to go through these things, including myself, right? So now we had to make, we had to clean up our circle of friends. We had to clean up our environment, get rid of anything that is toxic in our life that is really, really important. We had to get rid of anything that was no longer serving us. We had to take care of our health. That's another one that came up. We had to finally make the biggest decision of our lives. So if we were stuck in a toxic relationship for a long time, I kept reminding everyone that you didn't want to go through another cycle of the same toxicity. Now, the good news is that we are 1111. We are at the completion. So you still have a little bit of time to take that courage, that strength that you have, and to really make those changes in your life. Okay. The year is not over yet. So Spirit is giving us this completion date here to say, okay, let's clean off the table and let's take off those crumbs that are left over and really do a nice cleanup job. Okay. We are beginning at a new cycle. So the completion talks about 10. So what I did was I pulled out from the alchemy, I can't even say the word, Alchemical Visions Tarot deck. I took out um, the Wheel of Fortune, which is card number 10, right? So 10 talks about the Wheel of Fortune, talks about all of these elements. It talks about as above, so below. It talks about, oops, let me see if I can show you this. It talks about the snake going through the cycle where it comes all around and now it's going to eat his own tail, meaning that he's ready to transform, he's ready to recycle, he's ready to move things forward. Okay. It talks about all of the different the power of the archangels show up in this card. We have, you know what? I will tell you exactly what we have. There's a lot of information in this deck, so forgive me if I have to go to the book. Okay, so it talks about so it's the zodiac signs of the Aquarius. We have this on here. We have Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. So by association, the four angels of the tarot are present. So we have Raphael, which is Aquarius, and we have Gabriel, which is Scorpio, and it's the crab. To the right, we have Michael, which is Leo, and the lion at the bottom, which is Uriel for Taurus. Okay, they represent the four alchemical elements of air, water, fire, and earth, and the four worlds of Kabbalah over the astrological figures. are impressed on the letters of tarot, Taro. Okay, my beautiful gems. It's very detailed. It's very ancient. Okay, it has a lot of um, talks a lot about the subconscious mind. It talks a lot about the conscious mind, and the reason why that I specifically took out this card for today, the 11/11/2022, which we are at a completion. In order for us to have gone through the journey that we've gone through, we had to go so deep into our subconscious. A lot of us had to really finally sit down and learn how to meditate. Finally learn to sit down and understand our feelings, because our feelings, our emotions, the water element, and not only that, our emotional level has been the most challenging for a lot of us. We're talking about the planetary shifts that are going, that is just shifting into massive like waves, and we're feeling this, not just the water signs, but all of us. We have been also going through the earth element, learning how to really focus and ground ourselves, because not for anything. And if you recall throughout your journey this year, a lot of us have been going through foggy stages, like you couldn't think clearly. You had no ambition, no emotions, getting discouraged. Like every time you would take one step forward, you had like 10 steps back kind of energy. We were kind of like, things are just not working out. Technology has been like um, very shaky. A lot of different things have been going on this year. But the good news is that we've made it to today, 11/11. Okay, we've made it to today. We had to drop our masks. We had to drop, our fakeness, and we had to kind of shift from the world that we created in the past decade, let alone 20 years or more. We had to shift to come back to the old ways of doing things. A lot of us this year, maybe it was because they realized this because of inflation, realized that, oh, you know what? Let's get into gardening. So you have a lot of people that started gardening out of nowhere. People are just curious how to grow their own vegetables, and like that is something that was really crazy. A lot of people have started farming, and I think that's beautiful, but amazing how we are going backwards. We thought that we were advancing. We're this modern new generation. We have this social media that has gone like just viral in so many ways, and people don't know who people are anymore because all of these pictures that they post on their social media, it's the perfect picture of them, and yet they're so sad and lonely inside. How many people do you know that are truly happy? How many people do you know that are in healthy relationships? How many people do you know that have been spending their last decade cheating and crossing the lines, and um, putting this mask on, going home pretending that they're happy in love, and just fake people all around? Okay, so today is the 11/11/2022. It's a final, it's an ending. Guys, if you haven't succeeded to make those important changes in your life, if you haven't succeeded to remove those masks, you're going to go through another cycle of this miserable fake life that you've created for the past cycle. Cycles can run anywhere from 7 to 12 years, depending on when you were born, depending on your zodiac, depending. So I'm not going to get into all of those things, but just know that even 1 year is a lot to go through a toxic relationship, in my opinion. Okay, so very, very powerful message out here, and I understand why Spirit insisted that I come live, even if I'm not, you know, I haven't put any makeup on. I just washed my face, and here I am, au naturel. But I do have love, my love T-shirt on, so I am giving a lot of love out there to you guys. Okay, so that's this for the Wheel of Fortune. So remember, our subconscious mind and our conscious mind, we have to unite it in order to be authentic. Okay, I even had a video, I don't remember how long ago, it was a live video. It was talking about not only removing our masks, I think it was Halloween, but it was also talking about how this new modern world had become so. Um, intoxicated with medication. And back in the day, and a lot of people are learning this as we're growing, as we are evolving, as we are connecting with our subconscious mind, that, you know, all this medication that the doctors are prescribing, the pharmacists, they're just distributing so much medication, and it's actually hurting us and not helping us in any way whatsoever. A lot of people are just being prescribed, depression pills, or some anxiety pills, or some sleeping pills, and like, come on, my beautiful gems. This is not healthy. This is just because no one wants to take the time to invest in the self. Instead of medication, back in the day, they used to meditate, not medicate. Okay, my beautiful gems. So please, if you haven't done the journey, I encourage you to do it now before the end of the year. And don't forget, the journey is not going to end by the end of this year. I've been on my journey for the last 20 years and I'm still going. Okay. So please think about it. Take the steps you need to take. Get yourself a mentor. Get yourself, a guru. Do research. There's so many YouTube videos out there. There's so many amazing books out there. Find what you're comfortable with. I can give you a million suggestions, but that was my journey. You have to follow your journey, my beautiful gems. Okay? So I do want to go into all of the signs, but before I start that, after the 10 in completion, and it's funny, this is the only tarot deck that, most traditional tarot decks, they start the major arcanas, they start at the number 0, and it goes all the way to the world card, which is card number 21. This this deck starts at 1, which is the magician. And then from the magician, we go through all of the major arcanas, and then we go through all of the elements. So he's got his earth, wind, fire, and water. And then he ends his entire tarot deck with the Fool card, the 0. And I thought that was really interesting because the Fool card talks about, you know, the path that he's been on. This side, he's been here. He's been here. And if you're going to be honest and authentic with me, I'm going to suggest that you have been on this path. You've been on this path. A lot of you have been searching, but you've also been on the path of the unknown, you know, dipping into, um, you know, toxic things where there were a lot of risks and your intuition was telling you, but you chose to ignore it. And I'm not judging anybody here. Trust me, I'm not judging anyone here. But a lot of you who have crossed over, stepped out of relationships or have, taken risks. Some of you, it has been with recreational drugs, for example. Some of you have been like, taking risks on gambling. And a lot of you have lost a lot of money. A lot of you have taken risks with trusting people. And that one is the biggest, the most painful. Everything else is painful, but trusting people who have betrayed you has been the most painful, in my opinion, that people had to go through and learn their lessons and why those people came into your lives, why those people were there to teach you this horrible lesson, this very painful lesson. Okay, so now when we're here at the Fool, and you're at this point in your life where you need to decide, okay, what's next? You really have to be connected with your subconscious mind, your conscious mind. Look at your history, where you've been, and decide, who am I? Who am I? And he's wearing this lei here with these flowers. This is the red and the white, talking about the subconscious and the conscious. The guy with the newspaper here is talking about, he's reading up on his future. What does his future look like? This is the guy who, has the bone from the dinosaur time, and he knows his history. He's been there, he's done that. Okay. What's out here is unknown, but it's very, very risky. And he's got this friendly dog here, his best friend, saying, "Hey, don't come here because this is not good." So now what? Now you got to make a choice because you can't stay at zero. You can't stay status quo. You need to figure out where you're going to go. So, my beautiful gems, this was very powerful already. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pick up a beautiful deck that I have here. Oh, you know what? Spirit wants me to take the angel cards. Fine. I'm going to go into the guardian angel deck, and I'm going to pick out one card for every sign. And I'm going to give you the message that it says. So let us start with Aries, and I'm just going to pick one card, just one card. Okay, welcome. Oh, we have two people in the room. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize we had someone in the room. Hello, say hi, please. You can type something in the chat, say hello or not. That's okay. All right, so Aries, let's do Aries. What is the message for this amazing day, 11/11? 2022, 11/11/2022. It is the completion in numerology. So 11/11/2022. If you do the numerology, it is 10. 10 is the end of a cycle. So Aries, here is your card, my beautiful Aries. And it says, embrace those around you. This is a time of great spiritual growth for you, making it even more important to surround yourself with those who love you and share your beliefs. Be willing to accept help from others. You could find comfort in traditional solutions, or your heart may long to try out new ideas. So, Aries, this is Spirit telling you that, we are at the completion. And I think you, my beautiful Aries, have figured out, you have connected with your subconscious mind and your conscious mind. And I believe it's saying that you already know who are your authentic people around you. You already know who you can trust. So your intuition is always on point, my beautiful Aries, and it's time that you trust it. Okay? Just trust it. If you are still in a toxic situation or a toxic relationship, find that courage. Find that courage and do the changes that you need to make in your life. Okay? Just do it. Okay, Aries, that is you. Let's go into Taurus. Let's go into Taurus. All right, my beautiful Taurus spirit, what is the message for Taurus? Shocking. My beautiful Taurus, we have the Seven of Action. So Taurus, it says, you're being called upon to claim your personal power. Feel confident, as your angels will give you the strength to say no when it's the right thing to do for yourself. Your struggles may actually stem from an unresolved inner conflict rather than a conflict with others. My beautiful Taurus, this is saying that it's that your subconscious and your conscious mind are not balanced right now. It's saying that whatever your belief is about what your life is going through, about what you are doing, I think it's all in your head. Now, it is the seven of action. So it's telling me you need to be firm. You need to look at the reality. You need to be honest with yourself, okay? You need to be truthful about what your mind is telling you. Okay, whatever your mind is telling you, I want you to be honest and I want you to say, okay, mind, am I just like losing it here? Or if a situation is over, why do you keep thinking about the past? If a person has betrayed you, why are you even like around them? If you are if you're just tired, it's okay to take the time to rest, my beautiful Taurus. Okay, it's time to complete the old ways of doing things. It's time for you to really trust yourself and stand your ground, stand up for yourself, my beautiful Taurus. That is your card, my beautiful Taurus. Let's go into Gemini. Let me take a sip of coffee. My beautiful Gemini. All right. So Gemini, Spirit says, look under the deck, and I did. And we have the Fool card again. It's the card number 0. I will give you this message, but I will still pull a card for you. You're at the beginning of a wonderful journey. There's no need to have any fear, as guardian angels walk beside you every step of the way. You have unique gifts to offer the world if you will just free yourself from that which holds you back. New opportunities will present themselves if you truly believe. My beautiful Geminis, I think you guys have been had going through the hardest struggle with all of these changes in the planetary changes, with the moon cycles, with the shift in the astrology, with the Mercury retrogrades. I think Geminis have really gone through the ringer, to be honest with you. Most of the air signs, believe it or not. Gemini, here is your card. Look at this. I love it. Oh my goodness, my beautiful Gemini. Creativity and abundance. Look at this. Doesn't she just look happy? She's surrounded by angels. It's beautiful. And this is like the Empress card, by the way, my beautiful Gemini. So all that struggle, it's going to be rewarded tenfold for you. Trust me. Okay? Dear one, you're being called to action. You're ready to accomplish great things and truly come into the fullness of who you are. Love it. It's well deserved, my beautiful Geminis, because you guys did a lot of work. It's a time for great creativity, giving birth to beloved projects or becoming a parent. Ooh, some of you might be becoming a parent. Follow your passion so that abundance and prosperity manifests for you. Gemini, it's going to be your time. So just appreciate all the lessons that you've learned, because I know that they were really difficult for you, but believe me, your abundance is finally here. Now, when we talk about abundance, you guys know that it's not only the material world. Abundance comes from our relationships that we build. It comes from creativity. It comes from um, bringing our desires, our passions, our creativity to life. Okay, so I know you guys are going to do it, my beautiful Gemini. All right, let's go into Cancer. Spirit, what is the message for this new portal for my beautiful Cancer? What can they expect? Cancer. Oops, too many cards fell. Cancer, wow. Wow. Cancer, you guys have like the win-win solution. Card number 14, which is like the temperance card. I love it. It says, there's strength in diversity. By blending the ideas of others with your own, you can often come up with a solution that's magnificent. Start by focusing on the aspects that everyone agrees upon, and then open your mind to compromise and working together. Stay balanced and seek out a moderate approach. What amazing advice for my beautiful Cancer. So, Cancer, I know that you guys are moving into a very prosperous time in your life, which is well deserved as well. Cancer, I think the biggest challenge for you guys is to, um, and I'm going to say this with love, believe me, you guys are very you guys are very emotional, but you guys know what you want in life. And sometimes it doesn't leave room for a person to be in your circle. And I'm not just talking about friends or people that you work with. I'm talking about people that you really truly care about, whether it is a partner or a very important person in your life. I think you need to find a little bit of empathy, and it will give you a, a more founded relationship. So just consider that for a little bit for your next cycle, okay? All right, Spirit, let's go into Leo. Wow, Leo. Leo, let's see what's coming in for Leo. I was feeling that. So we have the nine of emotions. Wow, Leo, look at that. Crazy. Nine of emotions, which is the nine of cups, right? This is a magical time in your life when wishes are granted and dreams come true. It may seem that good luck is following you, but actually, these happy times are your just reward for being a loving and wonderful person. Your angels are asking you to enjoy your life and have more fun. Leo, I think you guys have gone through the ringer. I think you guys, the biggest work that you had to do in this past cycle, and I think you've completed it now, and this is why your wishes are being fulfilled, is because the biggest work or journey that you had to go through is finding your confidence. And I think you've done it because now the universe spirit is granting your wishes. So congratulations, Leo. You should be proud. Now don't let that ego grow too much. Remember, we have to drop our masks and be authentic. Okay? But Leo, you guys did a lot of good work. So I'm very proud of you. Congratulations, Leo. Okay, let's go into Virgo. And my beautiful gems, this is going to be the video that I do for this weekend. So this is your kind of your daily guidance and incorporate it to see what's brewing with the gems. So I hope you're okay with this. Let's go into Virgo. What is up for Virgo? What messages do we have for Virgo spirit? Virgo. All right, Virgo. Helper of action. Interesting. It says you're blessed with many wonderful things to do. It would be great if you could take the time to make a plan first, but you probably don't have the time. Interesting. So get busy. Follow your instincts and have fun. You or someone you meet is very self-assured, capable, enthusiastic, and can do anything with a smile. Virgo, this is great. I think Virgos are really going through a transition. Virgos are absolutely going through a transition. A lot of changes coming your way, but the changes that are coming your way is because you've done the work. Okay, my beautiful Virgos, you guys have not only done the work, I think you have elevated. The spirit is showing me that you have elevated, which is fantastic. So, Virgos, whatever's coming for you in this next chapter is going to be a positive one. But remember, you may still run into some challenges, but the challenges are because you still need to grow. And remember, I said that, my journey's been 20 years long and still growing. So please do not give up because sometimes Virgos can get in their head and can get very discouraged. And this is not the cycle to do this. This is the cycle where you need to move forward. Okay, very passionately just move forward. Okay. Virgo, that was your message. We get to Libra. Spirit, what is the message for Libra? What is the message for Libra? All right, Spirit, let's do Libra. Too many cards, too many cards. Libra is in a period. That's another air sign. So air signs have gone through a lot of challenges because of these, astrological changes, moon cycle eclipses. It's been very difficult for air signs, and Libra is no exception. But the reason for that is because you guys had to learn a very, very valuable lesson. Spirit, what is the message for Libra? What is the message for my beautiful Libra? Okay, Libra's not speaking to me now. Spirit, what is Libra's message? Thank you. Wow, look at this. All that hard work, my beautiful Libra, is coming back to you. We have the Six of Abundance. Heaven opens its loving arms and pours abundance onto you. An unexpected gift is on its way. Accept it with gratitude and humility, knowing that you'll have a chance to return the generosity by giving to others in the future. Consider volunteering for a charitable organization. There you have it, Libra. I'm telling you, you guys have gone through a lot, and there was a huge lesson that you guys had to learn. And I think that you've learned it because now, Spirit, the universe is giving back to you tenfold. Beautiful. I love it. Thank you, Spirit. That was beautiful. Just a sip of coffee, guys. Hold on. All right. So we have Spirit, the messages for Scorpio. What is the message for Scorpio? Out with the old, in with the new. My beautiful Scorpio, this is the perfect time. We just had we had the new moon in Scorpio, and we had that eclipse affected Scorpios very deeply. And this is proof. So you got rid of the toxicity in your life. You cleaned up your life, and now you're ready. I think I did a reading for Scorpios. Scorpio fall in love. I feel like a lot of Scorpios now finally are settling down. So heaven is showing you a sign that it's time to move in a new direction. Often this is because you're not happy and feel a lack of purpose in your life. This is a wake-up call to make changes that match your heart's desires and spiritual truth. Scorpio, you guys, you don't want to live that fake life anymore. You guys don't want to leave your arms open for anybody just to come in and play with your emotions. You are done with all that. You want to be authentic. And if you're not happy with a situation, a person or thing, I think you're just done with it. You're done with the old and you want to be completely authentic. You want an authentic life. You want someone to commit to you. You want to commit to the person. You don't want to just leave it out in the open, out in the air. You're done with that. Okay? So I'm really happy for that. Scorpio, you are done. Let's go into Sagittarius. Spirit, what is the message for Sagittarius? Tell me to cut the deck. Okay. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. 11/11/2022. I keep seeing it, and you know what? It's a very powerful day for a lot of people. I'm getting together with a lot of spiritual people tonight, and I can't wait. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. So Sagittarius, oh, we have organization. I didn't mean that in a negative way, by the way, meaning that this is exactly where you guys are meant to be at this time. Organization. Your plans are on target and everything will flow more smoothly if you add a little organization and discipline to your methods. The key to success is to allow your creativity to be gently guided by logic. Be open to asking for help from someone very intellectual or seek out a mentor. You know, this is card number 4, okay? And 4 is the Emperor card. So it tells me that my beautiful Sagittarius, you guys have had a lot this past cycle, you guys have had a lot of issues with your stability, your foundation. And you know what? Leos, no, sorry, Sagittarius. I said Leos, maybe you're dealing with a Leo. No, Spirit is saying that you need the courage and the strength to finally have that discipline to get your life organized. So, Sagittarius, I urge you, I plead you to stop. Stop what you're doing and to really get a grip on your situation and on your life. Number 4 is about taking power and control of your life. So if everything is, just confusing or if everything's disorganized in your life or if things are not going the way you want it, it's time to take charge. Okay? It's time to take charge. Sagittarius, there you go. Now we're going to go to Capricorn, my beautiful Capricorns. What is in store? What is the message for my Capricorn spirit? What is the message for Capricorn? Capricorn. Messenger of action. Very interesting, Capricorn. Here's your message. Something new and exciting related to creativity or your career comes to your attention. You feel an eagerness to learn and you're ready to get going. Although you may feel insecure, do it anyway. This card represents someone in your life, or maybe you, who is creative, enthusiastic, and fascinated by life, and who wants to try everything. Capricorn, amazing message. And actually, I know a Capricorn who just received news that she got a new job. So, congratulations, Capricorn. You guys also did the work. You guys had to make choices and decisions, and you have. So, I'm very proud of you, Capricorns. Let's go into Aquarius, another air sign. And to be honest, air signs have gone through the ringer. My beautiful air signs, you guys have done a huge, huge work this year. I mixed up my cards. Spirit, let me fix my cards, please. Aquarius. Let's do Aquarius, Spirit. Let's see. All right, let's do Aquarius, Spirit. Aquarius. What is the message for Aquarius, please? Aquarius. Of course, of course, of course, Aquarius would take 2 cards, right? So the Guardian of Thought. And it says, You may be called upon to be a spokesperson for a cause close to your heart. Your angels will give you the perfect words, and you'll do brilliantly. You may be asked to be a mentor or find one yourself. This situation involves someone who's professional, with a positive attitude and fresh ideas. This person, who could be you, may be emotionally unavailable. Now, my beautiful Aquarius, this message is coming in strong for me, and it's saying that you really need to reach out to people that can help you to, I'm going to say, ground yourself, because I think you've gone through um, a lot of chaotic situations in your life, and it's time to take that deep breath and to really like ground yourself. And I think you can only do this with the help of someone who's actually grounded. Okay. Then we have the 10 of emotions. Life is blessing you with a wonderful and loving family. Great happiness and emotional fulfillment are on the horizon. Harmony with those you love is assured. Be offering forgiveness, understanding, and kindness to others. You're rewarded with unconditional love. I feel that a lot of Aquarius, and you're the only sign so far that got two cards, but Aquarius, you guys have had, um, you had to learn how to truly understand love and love unconditionally. So, all of the challenges, all of the chaos that have gone through in your life in the past cycle, anywhere from 7 to 12 years, has really, really taught you a lot. And now with this 11/11/2022 portal, which is a completion, if you've learned how to love unconditionally and to find forgiveness and love into your heart, you have blessings coming towards you, my beautiful Aquarius. Okay. Now, the final card is for Pisces. Spirit, what is the message for Pisces? And Pisces, boy, your emotions have gone through a roller coaster as well. Pisces. Okay, Spirit, thank you. So we have the Five of Thought. The path you are on seemed like the right one, but now you've turned into a challenge. Now you've run into a challenge. There's a better direction for you that will make you much happier in the end. Changes are necessary so that you can get back on track. Avoid negative people who are draining or who bring unwanted drama into your life. My beautiful gems. Five of Thought. Now, the Five of Thought is like the Five of Air. Everyone who follows my readings know that the Five of Swords or the Seven of Swords are absolutely the worst cards for me. So this is someone who's lying, cheating, stealing from us, okay? Now, if you are a Pisces, we are at the end of this cycle. So trust that things are going to start turning around for us. And at the beginning of this live, we talked about, the Wheel of Fortune. It is actually turning for us because we've been going through this energy for anywhere from 7 to 12 years for a lot of us. And this is turning for the Pisces now. So congratulations, Pisces. Spirit is saying that, you've done the work and now you're going to be rewarded. So when you get to this new Fool card, this path that you have to choose, you got to be wise. You got to take that confidence that you learned, all of those lessons you learned, and you need to really connect with your conscious and your subconscious mind to make the right decision, to choose the right path. And you know what path is the right path. You need to trust your intuition. If it doesn't feel right, don't go on it. If it feels confusing, don't go on it. If people in your life are not allowing you to be your best self, it's time to clean those out. If you are in a relationship, a partnership that is draining you, that doesn't make you feel happy and fulfilled inside, why are you still there? It's time to close that chapter, my beautiful Pisces. Wow, that was the 12 signs. So to close out the spiritual messages, I'm going to give an oracle card just for the collective here, and then I could do a small reading for all of the elements. One small reading for all of the elements. I'm going to do the elements of water, air, earth, and fire. Okay, so what is the collective oracle message, the advice card, my beautiful guides? Let's do this. Let's do this. Hello, welcome. All right, let's do this. Spirit, what is the advice for the collective here? This has been a really powerful reading so far. Love it. Thank you, Spirit. What is the one card that we need? Too many found. Thank you, Spirit. That went flying out. Oh my God. You know what, my beautiful gems? This came out, I think, in one of my TikTok um, posts. It's cycles. It's cycles. Circles. Sorry, circles. Okay. Listen, at the beginning of this reading, I was talking about that today is the 11th of November, 11/11, but it's the year 2022. So listen to this. If you do numerology, today equals to 10. 10 is completion. So it's amazing. And circles comes in to say that you've done the work. We've completed the cycle, my beautiful gems. So everything that we talked about in this reading until now is exactly where you are meant to be. If you have not cleaned out toxicities from your life, if you still have like crumbs on the table, it's time to clean out those crumbs. If you are still dealing with fake people who are still wearing masks, you know what? If they're not authentic, they don't deserve your time because you've done the work. You've been through the cycle, and all that's left for you now is to be truly happy, to celebrate, to be with people that are authentic. You're only going to surround yourself with love and light. Okay? Love this message. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. This is beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, I'm going to go into the Mystical Moments deck now, and I'm going to pull out a little something for each element. Spirit, what element are we doing first? Air. Spirit is telling me air. Okay, let's do air. All right, the element of air. What is the message? I need a little bit more space here. Air. If you are an air sign, we start with the Three of Cups. Now, the Three of Cups is generally a great card because it talks about, getting together with friends, with celebrations, and, having good times. But it also talks about having, you know, a circle of friends who might be gossiping. Now, if you've been having a lot of challenges, my beautiful air signs, because we have Aries, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Now, a lot of us have taken a lot of risks. A lot of us have demanded air signs to be accepted in friendships and circles. And that has been a challenge for a lot of you. And I understand that air signs need love just as much as any other sign, but air signs are not very good or connected to their emotions, right? So, my beautiful air signs, this is saying that if you want to be inside the circle, you need to talk about your emotions because this is a water cup, right? If you want to be part of the circle, you need to be authentic. You need to be able to connect with your emotions. Okay, so air signs, it's time to really pick up the phone or go meet that person and sit down and have a heart to heart, which is something that's really hard for you, but it's time to do it. Okay, we are at the end of this cycle. Any more messages for my beautiful air signs? We do. Air signs, look at this. A lot of you are going to be finally getting into relationships. We have the Lovers card here. Okay. You are being talked about. So people are really looking at you from a different eye because even if they've known you in the past, they see a different version of you today. So that is even more beautiful. Now, with the Lovers card in this deck, I really feel that it's talking about, not only people are talking about how happy they are for you if you're going to be in a relationship. I'm hearing for some of you, it's from now to the next 4 weeks. Great, congratulations. But a lot of you, um, people are gossiping about you because the relationship you are in, I feel that it's it's like wearing a mask. Spirit is showing me a mask. And if you are in a relationship just for the show of it, you have not learned your lesson, my beautiful air signs. Okay, so there's something that you still need to clean up. For others of you, um, for others of you, I feel that you're being codependent. Okay, and this codependency, it's taking you, it's taking you away from your friends, people who loved you, people who cared about you. And my beautiful air signs, this is indicating that you really need to revisit yourself. And are you wearing a mask? Are you using this relationship to make yourself feel good? Or if you're afraid that you give up on this relationship, that you're going to be lost? Well, what about the people who loved you? What about the people who, were there, your supporters, your biggest supporters? It's like you abandoned them, like you left the circle of friendship. So just reconnect with yourself and ask yourself if this is something that you're doing, because if it is something that you are doing, my beautiful air sign, spirit really wants you to come through and really look at this at some point. Okay, interesting reading for you guys, my beautiful air signs. Well, that's it, spirit. We did the air signs. What do we have next, spirit? Earth. Spirit is saying to go to earth. Let's do the earth sign. So earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Let's do this. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. On the board, I have 6:06. Wow, 6:06 a.m. Earth signs, it's all about the stability. It's all about relationships. It's all about, your foundation. It's all about making that choice in your life. It's finally building your foundation, Spirit is saying. All right, Spirit, what is the message for, what is the reading for Taurus? I don't know why I said Taurus, but I meant to say earth signs. Okay. Maybe this card that came out is for Taurus. I will show it to you in a minute, but let's do earth sign, Spirit, earth. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Earth sign. Earth. Okay. Interesting. All right. So here's what we have. We have the Three of Swords. Earth signs. Three of Swords. Spirit is saying that you guys have been hurt. Have been hurt. Not are hurting right now. Have been hurt. Okay? So Taurus, I feel that whoever has hurt you kind of sees what they lost. They see that, you were their everything. They didn't realize it at the time. I'm not saying that you need to go back or they're coming back. That's not what I'm saying. And I know that probably this is what you wish, my beautiful Taurus, but believe me, you have you are the one that is perfect. You are the one that is nurturing, loving, caring, loyal. I just did a live reading about Taurus, everything about Taurus, the compatibilities. I did it all. It's a live reading. Go check it out. If you are a Taurus, you are the one that is stable, loyal, grounded. You have your homey, your nurturing, loving. You give your all in relationships. So if someone hurt you in the past, I don't want you to have regret. I think they regret hurting you, but it doesn't mean that they deserve you. I hope you understand that. My beautiful air signs. Why am I saying air signs? Because I looked at this card. It's an air card. My beautiful earth signs. Okay, and not just Taurus, but Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. If this is what you've experienced, Spirit is saying that they don't deserve you. I know it's hard to understand because your heart is all broken, but look at this. The heart is actually turning into a blossoming rose. So this helps us grow. This helps us evolve, and this helps us to know ourselves better. Okay? So with the 5 of Cups here, it's saying that, even though you've gone through a lot of emotions here, you still have beautiful lotuses that grow, and it brings a lot of like sunshine, sunlight into your life. Okay? You just need to come out of your emotions. You need to get out of those emotions which cause you a lot of pain and grief and all of that. It's time to let that go. We are 11/11/2022. In numerology, that's 10, the end of this cycle. My beautiful gems, my beautiful earth signs, you guys are too caring, too sensitive, too family oriented to live in regret. Don't live in regret, okay? And then we have this air sign. We have this Knight of Swords, and they're rushing in with a message. They are rushing in with a message that they say, hey, look, I finally see you now. I regret it. I want to come back. I'm sorry for hurting you. My beautiful earth signs, I cannot tell you how to live your life. I am here to guide you, to give you some sort of guidance. And here's what I'm going to tell you. If you do have someone rushing in to say, hey, look, I'm really sorry. Can you forgive me? Can we start over? Can we do this? Can we do that? You have free will. But remember, today is the 11/11/2022. It is the end of this chapter, the end of the cycle. Listen to the beginning of this video if you haven't, and I want you to listen to the message of today's new beginning, new portal. You cannot, I'm not going to say you cannot go backwards because that's not what Spirit wants me to say. You have to know who you are. You have to know your strength, your power, your blessings, your values, and your earth signs. You guys know what your values are. So if this person comes rushing in, yes, you can forgive them and say, yes, you did hurt me. And yes, you can have this conversation. And look, you don't need to regret it. And you know what? Let there be water under the bridge, or like whatever that saying is. You can just say, you know what? We can be friends. Okay? Because an earth sign will not um they'll be stepped over a lot of times before they say enough is enough. But this time, you guys know there's no more stepping over my beautiful earth signs. You guys have learned your lesson, so congratulations. What a powerful message for my earth sign spirit. Thank you. Truly appreciate it. Guys, if you enjoy my readings, please subscribe to my channel, like my videos. I haven't said it at all yet, and I don't know. Spirit told me to say it, so thank you. Okay, so we have Spirit. Who are we doing now? Oh, water signs. So we're doing water signs. Okay, let's do the water signs. Spirit, what are the messages for water signs? So water signs are Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. Yes. Okay. So we have the Seven of Cups. We have, oh, look at that. We have the Devil, and we have the Strength card. My beautiful water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. Spirit is saying that we have a lot of options, a lot of opportunities. We have a lot of things that we need to take care of still. Water signs, we never finish our journey. We go all the way deep. Okay. With this Devil, maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn. I don't feel it. I kind of feel that we are needing to clean out our closets. We're needing to clean out our closets. Now, a lot of us are actually having blessings and opportunities coming towards you, but these blessings and opportunities have to be Spirit showing me these closets full of cobwebs. Okay. The courage and strength. The challenge is for you to trust your intuition. There's your message. Thank you, Spirit. You need to trust your intuition. My beautiful water signs, okay? Spirit is saying that sometimes it is easy to fall off the wagon. It is easy to allow our weaknesses to take over our lives, right? And Spirit is saying, no, 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 no. Okay, that closet, it's full of cobwebs. It's time to clean it out. Whatever. And at the beginning of this video, we were talking about like all the crumbs that are left on the table. If there are still some crumbs, we need to clean that out, including ourselves and our health and whatever. But my beautiful water signs, we have the devil here. So the devil is indicating that we have either some codependency, either that we're still dealing with toxicities in our life. Now, it could be bad habits, it could be some addictions that has to do with, substances, or it could do some codependency. Spirit is really trying to tell me codependencies. I feel that this has to do more with the Scorpio element in the water signs. Now, Scorpio, if you guys are still clinging on to relationships and people and things in your life because you have this fear of being mm, alone, no, not alone. Spirit is saying to a fear of being alone, but you have options and they're afraid that you are still going to choose the wrong one. See those stars? Like they're all shining bright, some brighter than others. So you really have to go follow your intuition and make the choice. And for a lot of Scorpios, and I know that we're just doing the elements of water, but it's Scorpios hitting me a lot here, so I will speak on it. Scorpio, I feel that you guys have led a life of abundance where it came to having a like groupies, like followers and things like that. So now spirit is saying that you're ready to settle down. And I think that now if you can finally let go of this, if you take the courage and strength to let go of any codependencies or addictions you may have. Maybe you're addicted to sexual desires and having pleasures all the time, or maybe it has to do with alcohol or has to do with some um, recreational drugs, whatever it is for you. Like Spirit is saying that now you're going to pick the one. See that wand, spotting that one star out of like the millions of people that you've met in your life. I think you're ready to settle down on that one. I love it, Scorpio, because you know what? I love the Scorpios. They are like the lovers of the zodiac, and I think now they're ready to pick the one, which I love it. And you will find your courage and strength. And Spirit is saying that you're going to be much happier. Now, let's go to all of the water signs. Now, for the other water signs, Cancer, you guys have been a little bit closed off emotionally. And now Spirit is saying that it's time to open up a little bit more. Now, if you've been overindulging in, I'm hearing material world. Okay, maybe for some of you have been overindulging in the material world. I'm not saying that it's toxic or that it's really, really bad. You just need to understand um, for cancers, you need to understand this material world. Is it affecting your relationships, your love relationships? And that's what spirit really wants you to look into, okay? And for my beautiful Pisces, well, Pisces, you guys have been protecting your emotions and you have been fearing to even allow yourself to love again. Spirit is saying, okay, if you've been preventing yourself from loving again, then that's what you need to clean out of your closet, okay? All of these cobwebs, like it's time to brush it all off of you because my beautiful Pisces, let's call it Pisces, but water signs in general, you guys are amazing. You guys have done the work and you guys know how to connect with your emotions at a very deep level. Okay. Spirit is saying you have the courage and strength to finally do that final cleanup in your life. And I know you're going to do it. And then there's going to be blessings and opportunities and an abundance of things coming in for you. Wow. Wow. That was beautiful, Spirit. All right. Let's see if we can get you an oracle card for all of the elements. Let's get you an oracle card. I'm going to use the Lantern Oracle, and I love the Lantern Oracle. It is just amazing. To me, it's like an ancestral um, deck. Spirit, let's do the. Did we do all of the elements, Spirit? We did air, we did earth. Oh, we didn't do fire. My beautiful fire signs, I am so, so sorry. Let's do fire, Spirit. Fire signs are Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Fire signs. I'm so sorry, my beautiful fire signs. Let's do fire, Spirit. Let's do fire. What is the messages for my fire signs? Okay, fire signs, you get 2 cards. Wow. Wow. Fire signs. You get the Empress and you get the Chariot. Wow. Okay. 2 things are coming through. So, what did I say? I said Leo, Aries, and Sag. You have a lot of abundance, but here's the thing with this card. And I'm going to talk, it probably, I always read with my intuition and whatever spirit tells me, guides me to say. The Empress card is coming in and talks about creativity, talks about abundance, it talks about, building on a foundation. Talks about, pregnancy, talks about a lot of things. Now, a lot of you are going to get that great news, that victory that you're finally receiving news that you are pregnant with a child. So, congratulations. A lot of you are rushing through life and creating a lot of chaos. Now, does that have to do because, you want more? You're being a little bit greedy? Spirit is saying, no, you are absolutely moving forward in the right direction, my beautiful fire signs. But there's a little bit of recklessness with this Chariot card coming through. Now, I'm going to pull another card because these are 2 major arcanas and they are both very abundant and very victorious. However, when they come together, sometimes it could be a little bit reckless. So I need another card. Oh, what did I say? Look, Spirit, I know, I know, I know, I know. Boom. We have the Tower. See? We have the Tower. See? The Tower. So, fire signs. You need to take a step back. You need to take a pause. You need to look at your life. You need to figure out where you're being a little bit greedy, where you're being a little bit reckless, where you're being, Spirit saying unauthentic. Unauthentic. So if you are putting on your masks, if you're living a double life, why did you say that, Spirit? If you are living a double life, my beautiful fire signs, it is time to be careful. We are the 11/11/2022 today, which means that it is in numerology the number 10, completion. My beautiful fire signs, if you are going to continue to be reckless, this is what's going to happen. You're going to have a shocking moment. The wheel turns and there is no going back. When that tower falls, it's falling for good. There's no going back. This is because you were reckless. This is because you didn't take your time. This is because you just took too much time to make a decision. You took too much time. You put things on the back burner. You didn't deal with situations. And now here comes the Tower. Fire signs. Now, sometimes the Tower comes in to say, hey, you never expected this surprise, and here comes your abundance. When you gave up on, falling pregnant, and all of a sudden you get the news that you're pregnant, congratulations, you're going to have victory and success. But now you need to be cautious when you're moving forward, even if you're pregnant. So if you've been living a lifestyle of fun and entertainment, and now oh my God, shockingly, you fell pregnant. And funny enough, I'm getting that some of you are falling pregnant to, um, okay, I didn't want to do this type of reading in this today, but it came through, so I have to say it. Some of you are falling pregnant with a person that is not your person. You're falling pregnant with maybe a person who is married, and now here comes the Tower, and now you're going to um, have to move forward. You're going to have to leave the situation, but now you are with child and you don't know what to do. But trust me, Spirit is saying that it was meant to happen. So if you're in that situation, it was meant to happen, and Spirit will guide you and protect you in wherever you're going. Okay. This happened because someone was living a lie. So it had to happen. Well, there you have your message, my beautiful fire sign. Okay, Spirit, now what? Let's go into the lantern and give one final message for all of the signs, okay? So we're going to go back to Earth signs, my beautiful earth signs. Earth, Spirit, let's do an oracle card for earth signs. Earth signs. Good morning, welcome, good morning. It's been a long morning for me already. I woke up just before 4 a.m. Good morning. Earth signs, please, Spirit. What is the message for Earth? The advice card for my Earth signs. My beautiful gems, this is going to be your daily guidance of what's brewing with my gems. I did it all together. It's a very important day. I hope you listen to the beginning of this video. It'll be a really good message. Spirit, Earth sign. Is there an advice card for Earth sign? Thank you for all of my supporters. You guys are just awesome. I really appreciate you all. There you go, Earth sign. Thank you, spirits. Circles. This card keeps coming up. In this video alone, it came out twice. Circles. Today's the 11th of November, 11/11 in the year 2022, which means in numerology, 10, which is completion. Circles, the end of a cycle. And if you haven't cleaned up your life, promise you, you're going to repeat that same cycle. And I know a lot of you don't want to go through the same situation that you've gone through for the past 7 to 12 years. Okay? Very important. Earth signs. Let's go into air signs. Air signs. Clarity begins in the eye of the storm. So whatever situations you've gone through, my beautiful earth signs, believe me, you're going to receive clarity. I have my guides here with me right now. They're smiling on us. Air signs. They're like really laughing. I don't know what's going on. Air signs. So they're showing me the tower. Now the tower can mean a lot of things. It can mean like, things crumbling in your world, but it's a blessing in disguise. The tower can mean that there's going to be a surprise for you, something that you never expected, and it's going to be a blessing. Okay. So Spirit, here you go. Thank you. Radical self-love. Oh my goodness, how powerful for the air sign. I think the biggest challenge for the air sign is to find self-love. My beautiful air signs, this is such a powerful message. It says, we can only receive love to the extent that we unconditionally love and live the truth of ourselves. My beautiful air signs, I'm going to leave this message just as is because it's so powerful. I'm going to read it one more time. Radical self-love. We can only receive love to the extent that we unconditionally love and live the truth of ourselves. Unconditional love. Air signs, that is your oracle message. Let's do water signs. Spirit, let's do water signs. My guides and the angels they're having a good old time here. I don't know if they're just proud of the messages that are coming through or there's a surprise coming through for us. There's definitely a surprise coming through for us. All right, Spirit, what is the message for the water signs? Messages for the water signs. Messages for the water signs. What is the advice for my water sign, Spirit, please? It's like they're not telling us. There's a surprise coming for us water signs. I have been shuffling this deck and Spirit is not giving me my cards. So they're laughing at me so much. Okay. Sorry, my beautiful water signs. We don't have a message. We'll do it 2 more times. 1 and 2. Sorry, my water signs. Trust that there's a surprise coming for you, my beautiful water signs. Spirit is being really funny today. Okay, let's do fire then. Spirit, can we do fire? Sorry, water signs. There's no message. There's no oracle cards for you. Let's do fire. What is the advice for fire, Spirit? Can we do fire? Let's do fire. What is the advice for fire? There's your fire. We got a card for fire. Ooh, see, I've been feeling this when I was talking. Every time I talked about fire, this is the energy I was feeling. Okay? Repair. There's something that needs to be repaired. So, fire signs. So, making amends rather than fun times reveals a relationship's true constitution. Like, wow. Fire signs. Listen, I'm going to repeat it again. So, repair. Look how beautiful this card is. It says repair, making amends rather than fun times, reveals a relationship's true constitution. Listen, fire signs, I think I did a reading. If you're a Sagittarius, go listen to my Sagittarius reading, the last one I did. I promise you, it is a message that is going to hit a lot of you. And this repair card is definitely speaking to Sagittarius, even though it's speaking to all fire signs, but definitely to Sagittarius. So go listen to that reading, okay, and see if it resonates for you. All right, my beautiful gems, I'm going to leave it here. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Readings by Shar is on. Good morning, Shar. I was just about to check out. Welcome. I don't know how long you've been here, but thank you for coming. Wow, Shar, you know what? This was a really powerful, powerful message. I woke up like just before 4:44 this morning, and at 4:44, Spirit says, "Maria, you got to go online." I'm like, "What?" So I'm still like, I just woke up. I have my love t-shirt on. I'm not even dressed up for my day, and I came on live. And honestly, today's message was just like so powerful. So if you get a chance to listen to it, by all means, go through it and let me know what you think. And I'm going to see you tonight, and I'm so super excited about that. But before, if you're still here, sure, I'm just going to tell you what the most important message of this whole reading was about. So today is the 11th of the 11th month. Phoenix? No way. Good morning. Okay, so listen to this, guys. Today's the 11th of November. So 11/11, 2022. Okay. In numerology, if you add all of that up, it's actually 10. And 10 is all about completion. Okay. Shar, you didn't miss it. I didn't, I told you, Spirit like really pushed me to do this early this morning, and I just went live. And I think there was nobody listening or viewing. It doesn't matter. I had a message to deliver, and I did. So 11/11/2022 is 10, and it's all about completion. And the message was so, so powerful. So if you get a chance to rewind and go to the beginning when I upload this, I think it's worth it. At least the first like 20 minutes or so. It's really, really good. So I am going to say thank you so much for joining, and I'm going to have to let you all go now because I got to get ready for my day. Shar, I will see you later, and I just can't wait for tonight. It's going to be just magical. I know it's going to be. And actually, I was trying to pull out an oracle card for the water signs, and Spirit wouldn't let me get a card. So they were laughing, and we're having a surprise. So for all the water signs, expect a surprise. What do I always say? With all of these shifts in the planets, expect the unexpected. So I'm actually laughing because my guides were laughing and Spirit was just laughing when I was trying to shuffle this card. So, did you get your email? You're asking me? I haven't checked my emails. I've been like extremely busy. A lot is going on in my life. So I promise you I will get to it today. Okay. All right, my beautiful gems. I love you all. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for your likes, your subscribes, your shares, and especially your comments. I really, really, truly appreciate them. Sending you a lot of love and light. Mwah. Bye, my beautiful gems. Bye.